Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. Now this one here, I'm basically making because I found one item that I really wanted to show you today, and I couldn't wait to get a bunch of items to put together to actually show this off. So there's a very few items. All of this stuff that I've got today actually has no video game content to it at all, which is kind of interesting. One of the items I don't really have on me right now, it's upstairs. I'm in the retro dungeon, so I can't get out of here. Is a Laserdisc set that I got to test out the Pioneer that I got yesterday, and turns out that it works out perfectly. Put it in. I bought from a pawn shop for $6. I bought Casino, which is a double disc set, and I put it in there to test it out and let it run for a little bit to burn off some of the dust and stuff like that. And it sure did smell when I let it run, but it ran perfectly. And I actually sat down and started watching Casino today, so which is kind of interesting. I was just sort of testing it out, and I just got sucked into it. And if you know anything about that movie, it's epically long. So anyways, that's something that I started with today. Moving on from that though, I've got a few items here. They're all like basically power supplies and things like that I found, but still worthy of showing because I don't always see these things out in the wild. And when you find consoles, like I see consoles all the time, they're always missing their power supplies. So it's kind of nice sometimes to have a power supply kind of day. This one here is a Sega Genesis Model 2 power supply. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and always looking for these because they have a number of systems, and I'm sort of in the mode where if I'm going to be selling a system, I really want to have the power supply with it, and you know, getting these really helps out a lot because you often find systems and they don't have the power supplies, and therefore I sit on a bunch of systems basically waiting to get power supplies and things like that. So really awesome to be able to pick that one up. That was from Talese. I went in there today. It was crazy in there today. They had a sale on everything that was soft, and I was buying things that are really hard. So unfortunately this was not on sale, but if you're buying clothes and this kind of stuff like fabrics and comforters, and if you wanted to buy thrift pillows, I don't know why you'd want to do something like that, but anything like that, it was all on sale there. So people were basically like ravaging the place, and I just sort of wandered through, calmly went over to the electronics section and found this right here for $2. So pretty awesome right there. Moving on from that, because power supplies aren't really that interesting, I went into a Value Village and I found a PlayStation 2 power supply as well for the Slim, and I've got a couple PlayStation 2s that again I need to sell and things like that, so this will come in handy definitely. For that one there I paid $3.99 as you can see, so pretty good deal I think right there to get that. It also has the you know, the plug and everything like that, so it's totally complete, which is really nice to be able to get something like that to complete everything. And then moving on from that, at the same Value Village, I also found a bag of things, which is this bag right here, and this bag cost me 15 bucks. It's $14.99 plus tax. So I'll get into this right now. Kind of a lot of stuff in here. To start off, there's one of the backings for what I think is a Wii Fit board, and kind of funny because you see Wii Fit boards and it's missing the battery cover, so that's kind of interesting right there. Moving on, there was two of these, which is handy. These are the Wii Motion Plus sensors, so those were in there. I don't really know if these go for much because they now have like the Wii Motion ones that have the built-in sensors and stuff like that, so I don't know if these are just junk or what, but I haven't really actually found for myself a Wii Motion Plus, you know, Wiimote yet, so something I'm looking for. Couple of Wii backings, I guess that's what you call them, Wii covers, battery covers. So those are there. A regular sort of Wii condom, which I was going to use. And there's its brother right there. See you later. Moving on from that, there's a Nyko charger in there as well, which is kind of handy because I do have the batteries that are Nyko branded, so this will help out if the other one that I have fizzles out and stuff like that. Things are getting wrapped up here, so you just have to give me a second to untangle a lot of wires going on. Something that was in here that I have really no idea about is this device right here, which is a Nyko AC adapter of some sort, and it says energy pack on it, charge power adapter. I have no idea how this thing works in the slightest. There it is there, it's all complete, I'm assuming, and for some reason it has like these little things here. I don't know if those help to charge something. I don't know a lot about this. If you've ever seen one of these before, let me know. Maybe it's something interesting, I have no idea. The two things that I was really interested in this though were these two items. Oh, it also came with a couple like manual type things for the chargers and whatnot, and the Wii Motion Plus thing as well, but I don't really need that, of course. But anyways, the two things that I was really interested in, I just showed you right there, are these nunchucks, which you're probably like, oh, a couple of Wii nunchucks, but I was looking for these and I haven't seen these in the wild recently, and I do have a system, and I was really holding out selling it because I do like to have things complete, just sort of an obsession compulsive thing of mine, to have these to go along with it. So one of these I'll end up keeping, one of these I'll end up going with the system, and hopefully I'll be able to sell that off now because it's sort of been lying in wait to be sold off. Those are most of the finds for the day, but the reason why I made this video to begin with is the next item, and you'll have to excuse me because this thing is a giant beast and it weighs a ton. So here we go. I have it right over here. Just give me a second. It is this thing, which is Intech, what do you call it? DDR mat, I guess. Dance Dance Revolution Tournament Edition is what I saw it was called on eBay. This is not your standard mat. You can hear that right there. That's actually made of steel. On the back of this thing, it's foam. So I don't know if you're into Dance Dance Revolution, but I don't know a whole lot about it necessarily. I mean, I did enjoy some of it back in the day. Got some mats for the original Xbox, but this thing here is just, this blows those mats away. Like, your soft mats have nothing on this. You got your start and select buttons right here. They seem pretty decent, a little wobbly, but should work out pretty well. Solid construction, like around it, made of steel basically. You could stomp on this thing for days, I think, and it'd be perfectly fine. If you know anything about this, you let me know. I looked this thing up on eBay. I didn't find any completed listings, so I don't know a whole lot about this necessarily. I tried to look this thing up on YouTube as well to find reviews on it. I couldn't find anything about this, but there's a couple of listings right now on eBay for this. One of them, someone wants like 400 bucks. They're probably like lost their mind. I think it was like 380 something, and somebody else was asking for around 200 for this, so I thought it was a pretty good thing to pick up. You can see it actually hooks into the Xbox and the PS2, and for that one there, and it's going to be hard to show you here, but I'll muster it, it was $10. So that's what I paid for this from a Goodwill today. This is the first find I actually got today, but I thought I would show it last because I think it's kind of interesting. This thing does not really fit in the retro dungeon. I have no space for this, nor will it probably ever be used. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I doubt it. I'll probably end up selling it off, but hopefully I'll be able to do that. That's a hard sell, and that's definitely not going to go on eBay because there's no way in the world I could possibly ship this to anybody. Still pretty cool nonetheless. If you know anything about this Intech Tournament Edition DDR mat or whatever, please let me know, because I have very little information on this right now as it stands. I haven't really tested this out to see that it works. Hopefully that it does, but we'll have to see about that. That's everything that I got for you today. So let me know, put some comments down below, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to comment down below, thumbs up this video, and I will see you all later.